Good morning. It is Monday morning and we are back with another week in my life. I woke up at 6 a.m. today because I'm trying to be an early riser. I've been trying to be an early riser all of like fall, winter. I was an early riser in the summer, but being an early riser in the summer is so easy because the sun rises early and it's warm out and it's just like, I don't know, I felt like the sun was up at like 6 a.m. and I was ready to go and wanted to be outside. And now that it's January, it's hard because it's cold and I just want to be all like snuggly in my bed. But I woke up at 6 a.m. today, took a shower and drank some lemon water, which I'm actually still working on. And I just like laid out all my clothes, packed my bag and journaled. And then it was like 6:30. Maybe 6:40, and I was like, I kind of want to lay back in bed. And so I laid back in bed for like another hour. And now I have breakfast. I'm getting ready. I have to leave in like 30 minutes. Going to the office today. 9 to 5 day today, like full on, full time back in the office since before break. So, I'm kind of feeling okay about it. I'm feeling a little, trying not to feel anxious or nervous. My job is making me a little anxious lately, and I'm trying to work through that and really pray about that and just continue to show up at my best ability. But it's Monday. It's just gonna be like a regular Monday at work. Gonna hit the gym. Been having back pain lately, like a lower back specifically, like my right hip. I don't know, like it feels like there's like, I don't know, bruise or sore muscle or something. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm trying to not overthink it because I have a fear. I just get nervous in the health world of things and I just want to be okay. And I have a fear of just, I don't know, health anxiety, I guess you could call it. But it's probably just a sore muscle. It started like after the gym the other day when I was on the Stairmaster for a long time. So I'm hoping it's just that and I'm gonna be fine in a few weeks. But anyways, I need to do my makeup and get ready. I'm a little sleepy. Working on my coffee. I have eggs with red pepper and spinach, sourdough, avocado, and coffee for breakfast. So I'm gonna wrap that up, eat that, and go to the office. All right, we are back from the office. We have a little rice cake with some almond butter for a snack. I'm about to go do a not hot yoga, but like a hot bands class at Hotworks, and then dinner, and then that's pretty much my Monday. It was very snowy in New York today. It was really nice to see. It was like a snow globe in the office. But gonna wrap up maybe some personal work tonight. I don't know, or maybe I'll just let myself chill. I'm excited for this hot workout class because it's freezing cold out. I was gonna go to the gym and I was like, I need to do like a hot class where I'm like sweaty, it feels like a sauna. So I'm hoping that that's the vibe of this one. But I've about an hour to kill, so I'm gonna relax, decompress. I just wanna check in and say hey. All right, we are back from our workout class. We feel I just feel so good right now. I went to Hotworks. I did like a free trial there because I was curious what the vibe was. I really have been into hot yoga lately. And all of their workout classes are in saunas, but they're virtual workouts. So it's like a small sauna, enough for like 2 people. Vanessa came with me, and we did a bands class. So it was like anything, like a lot of upper body. And then we did like kind of a cool down yoga vibe. And the sauna was like 130 degrees and I sweat so much and it felt so good. And then I went to Sephora because I'm working on my bridesmaid proposal boxes and I wanted to get the girls some lip glosses. I have 7 bridesmaids. There's 7 girls I'm asking. I have 6 lip glosses here because I was trying to like shade match of what like shade I thought would look good on each girl. And one shade they were out of stock that I thought would look good on one of the girls. And so I'm just gonna go tomorrow. There's a Sephora by where I work. And so hopefully I can picked the last one up there. But we got 6 right here of the Tower 28 lip glosses. And I'm gonna make a TikTok about everything I'm putting in my bridesmaid boxes. I'm not gonna share it in the vlog yet because some of the girls may watch, so they'll see. This is a spoiler, I guess. But I got the shade Pistachio, so I got 3 of these, and then I got Sesame. There's 3 of these as well. And then one of the girls, I just feel like she's not a colorful lip gloss girl. She's more of like a clear, more of a neutral, not like such a like a pink vibe like this. And so I want to get her the clear one that I love. And that's the one I use a lot. I use that with like a lip liner and I love it. So I want to get that for her, but excited to add these with my bridal boxes. There's one more thing I want to get for them to put in the box, and then I'm going to be making my content this week and posting it later this end of the week / this weekend, and sending the boxes out / at the mail, some of them out, and then other ones I'm going to have the girls come over. So anyways, I need to eat. I'm so hungry. And then shower, eat. I might shower first, then eat, and then I need to do emails and personal business stuff, because that's the life of balancing 9 to 5 and having your own business. You kind of just go from work to work. It never really stops. So all right, let's wrap up our Monday. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and you guys already know I am heading to the office. I woke up a little late today. I woke up at like 7:30. I was trying to wake up at like 6:15, but something about just being dark and freezing cold, I just cannot get out of bed. So we didn't. We got out at 7:30, and now it's time to go to another day at the office. 9 to 5 life. Gotta love it. So I'll check back in with you guys later. The office still at the gym. I have a whole workout plan, but I honestly am just feeling like I need a good like stretch and like yoga-y type workout. So I've been stretching. I did a Melissa Wood Health workout, and then I think I'm gonna do the sauna later because it's freezing cold, and the sauna and like sauna type workouts have just been my bag this week. But halfway through the workday, not even, more than halfway through, it's like almost 3:30. I have 30 more minutes of working out, and then gonna head back to the office and wrap up the last 2 hours of work, and then go home, hit the sauna, and wrap up my Tuesday. So I'll check back in with you guys later. Time to brave the cold. I'm not ready for this. It's like 11 something, and I forgot to update the vlog. I came home for work, and I was gonna go to the sauna, but it was so busy. I went to the gym, and it was just like, this is why I don't go to the gym in the evenings. It was so busy. So I just did the elliptical for like 20 minutes in hopes of like the sauna not being busy after my time on the elliptical was done, and it was just still so busy. So I came home, I ate dinner, I worked on some content, some TikToks, reels, all of that. And now I randomly just got some inspiration, and I'm writing my cards for the girls. I'm starting with my maid of honor because that's just what, like, I don't know, it was just in the flow for that. But I have 7 girls I'm asking, and so I just need to like, I can't sit and do like 7 cards at once. So I'm like trying to do like 1 at a time or break it up 2 at a time. And so I'm working on this right now, and then I need to go to bed. Happy anniversary! Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's my anniversary today, Ace and I's, and 2 years. And so I surprised him this morning with some coffee and a croissant at the subway station that he gets off at for work. And so I did that really quick. And now I'm back home. I am online 9 to 5 over here to the right of me. And I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then we're gonna lock in. I want to try to hit the gym today, and do some personal stuff today. And then I also am meeting the girls later. I almost forgot what I was doing tonight. I'm meeting the girls tonight for a little Saturday, which is our Wednesday night wine nights that we're starting. We only did one time. I keep saying it's like the thing we do all the time. We're trying to do it all the time. And then I just have to get like some personal side of stuff. I have to organize some client things tonight and then work on my goals sheet from that family meeting that Ace and I had last week. I want to like kind of dive into that a little bit more and like clean it up a bit. And then I just need to make a better morning and night routine because I was planning a wedding, running a side business, and like, I don't know, all the other stuff that I do. I need to like organize my time better in the evening when I come home from work, because it can be really easy to want to come home and just like not do anything. But if I'm trying to build a business, I need to almost like schedule like at least X amount of time working on my business, X amount of time doing the wedding, and like switch, alternate like what nights I'm doing the wedding stuff, what nights I'm doing business stuff, and then also giving myself time to rest, relax, wind down within that, because sometimes I come home, I get distracted, I'll call people, I'll FaceTime for hours, and then I don't start the work until like 10 o'clock, and that's what's been keeping me up. So and I'm trying to be better at studying for my Messiah lessons. So I want to actually be fluent in that language one day, and I have not been practicing very well, so I need to get back to practicing that, and just continuing to film content. I think it's really easy. I was listening to a sermon yesterday, and it was talking about like the battle of your mind and like the lies that you can tell yourself. And it's like one of them is like, oh, I'll never amount to anything, oh, I'll never be successful in my career, blah blah blah. And it's like really nipping those in the butt. And I think with content, hold on, coffee sip. I think with my content, it can be really easy to be like discouraged if like one video doesn't do well over another, and then be like, oh, why am I doing this? But it's like actually at the end of the day, and I was thinking this on the way here, I was like, when I was walking back from seeing Ace, I was like, honestly though, like I finally found content that I love creating. Like it's so much easier for me to create content now versus like a few years ago, because a few years ago I was kind of just like, I was trying to figure out myself, trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go in, and I was like kind of forcing it with like the niche that I was creating in. I was doing a lot of like fashion content, thinking I had to do fashion because I actually went to school for fashion, for those of you who didn't know, and thinking like that was like, okay, well I went to school for this, I need to like hold on to this fashion thing, and now that I've kind of found this like cooking, home decor, hosting vibe, I'm still like kind of, you know, I'm fine-tuning it for sure. And I swear like every video I post, I like get more ideas, and I get, you know, more like seeing how it could be like something bigger in the future. But like right now, it's a lot easier for me to post content and create content because I really enjoy what I'm doing, and I don't get as discouraged as I would have in the past if a video doesn't perform as well as I would hope. Of course I get like a little, it's, I mean, you put a lot of work into videos, and when it's like doesn't get the response that you hope for, it's like, ugh, dang it, you know. But it's still easy for me to keep going, and I have to remember that. And I think today I was just kind of in a little bit in my head of like, what am I doing with my life kind of thing, which is so normal. And I think when we have those thoughts, we can easily just gotta like give ourselves grace with that and be like, okay, it's very normal, but like also like you can't really think like, you can think big picture, but ultimately like it's the little stuff, the little habits that add up daily that bring us to that big picture doesn't happen overnight. And I'm only 26, I'm young, and I forget that. And we have to be very mindful of what we're consuming on the internet, because we can easily just fall into this like comparison of ourselves to others and the lives that they seem to have on the internet and where they're at. And they can seem so successful by the following and the views and all of that. And not to say that they're not successful because they have a lot of views and following. As someone who's in social media marketing and has ran multiple social media accounts for multiple companies, anywhere from like small brands to like 300,000 followers, like it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to like grow a social media and keep up with it. So I'm not trying to discredit that, but I think it's also important to just keep doing your thing and staying in your lane and being confident that your thing is, you know, you're going to get to where you want one day, and not, you know, be proud of other people and support other people in their career, but not compare. And for me, with that like practical way of looking at that is, as much as I am like a posting on the internet and social media girl. I don't often scroll too much. I have my times where I might scroll a little bit to find inspo, but I don't really scroll on the internet like that much. It's really, if I'll have like moments where I gather inspo, but then I kind of just like post and get off the apps, especially TikTok. I don't really scroll on TikTok. And that's just kind of like been like a, you know, I engage with the accounts that I get inspired by, and I unfollow a ton of people, especially on Instagram, that didn't inspire me, or maybe there are people that I don't know, didn't really love to follow. Maybe they weren't the nicest people, and maybe I don't know, maybe they were mean to me in the past or something, and I was like, why am I still following this person? And so I went through and did a massive unfollowing. So when I do scroll, because it's okay to scroll, there's a good inspiration out there, and I think there's a lot of beauties of social media. It's something, I see stuff that I love, I see stuff that's encouraging, I see stuff that motivates me, I see a lot of my friends, you know, celebrate their lives and be happy in their engagements and all this stuff, and a lot of my friends are getting engaged and getting married, and so I see that, and I see, you know, a lot of health and fitness stuff. I see a lot of informative, like holistic health stuff that's like very helpful for me, and you know, home decor, and just stuff that really feeds me and gets me excited and not puts me in a state of comparison. And so I just encourage people to do the same. I don't know where this random little rant came from at 10 o'clock in the morning, but here we are. I think it's just kind of where my mind was at, because I'm just trying to figure it out, you know, like this 9-to-5 life is something that I never saw myself doing, but I don't mind. I'm not hating on it at all. I think I had a really negative perception of the 9-to-5 when it was in my early 20s, because it felt like, because I always wanted to start my own business, it felt like I was going backwards. But really, I'm actually, because I don't have a college degree, I'm actually really proud of where I'm at in the 9-to-5 world in New York, and like the fact that I'm able to get this far without a degree, and I'm using these 9-to-5 jobs as like a school where it's like I'm learning a lot from them. So yeah. But anyway, just trying to figure out my life. I've been thinking a lot about just my business and the direction I want to go with that, and events I want to host this year, and just all the things. So yeah, anyways, I could keep going. I talk a lot, but we're not going to. So I'm gonna make some breakfast and we're gonna get back to work. Cheers. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. Last night I didn't really vlog much when I was hanging out with the girls. We were just having girl time, drinking wine, chatting, and then I came home and I was just chilling for a bit before bed, and then now it's Thursday morning and I'm out of coffee beans, so I need to grab some coffee beans for my coffee this morning, and get a coffee, because usually the store that I get coffee beans at, they give you a free coffee if you buy beans, so I do that. And then I'm going to a site visit this morning for work. We are just starting a new project. It hasn't even had the construction happen yet, so I'm gonna go check out the site visit, grab some before content, work with one of our architects there, and just grab some content of her, and then head to the office today. Got another thing to film in the office. I have a meeting today, and then I need to knock out this video that I've been working on forever, and then go to the gym, and yeah, that'll be my Thursday. And then I have a friend from back home that I'm gonna FaceTime with, that I FaceTimed with last week as well, and we're gonna do a little like Bible study Devo thing tonight. So that's my Thursday. I'll take you guys along, of course. I'm a little tired today, but I feel good. I feel calm. I made my morning routine like listed out in my notes app, and I've been doing it this morning, and even though I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to, just having that listed out makes me not have to make decisions what to do in the morning, and I just kind of like check off this list, so it feels good. But grab coffee because I need it, and I'm gonna do some Devo, and then I'm gonna call Ace and say good morning. Okay, I just need to get dressed and ready for work, but I was just on social media seeing all of the stuff about LA right now, and it's just truly devastating and so scary. I know Ace's boss, they have an LA location, and his boss in LA lost their house yesterday, and we have a lot of clients out in LA, and just seeing the photos are just it's crazy. I know there's a lot of wildfires in like the West Coast and they have like a wildfire season, but this is truly different, and it's so heartbreaking. So my prayers and my thoughts go out to LA and anyone in California who is just had to evacuate or lost a house. Check in on your California people, guys, because this is really scary, and we're just gonna pray because we just really need God right now, and we really need these fires to be put out, and so that the rebuilding can be starting. But there's just going to be so much, it's going to be so much more than just the fires getting put out. It's going to be this rebuilding, it's going to be this heartache and healing process, and it's just truly so sad. So anyways, praying for LA, but yeah, anyways, all right, I need to go to work. Good morning, happy Friday. I hope you all have had a beautiful and wonderful week. I have had a pretty decent week. I've been a little tired. I think I've been a little bit impatient with my life. And I say that because Ace kind of called me out because I was getting a little discouraged with just my career stuff and content. And he's like, you're kind of impatient. He's like, I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm like, you're not wrong. This morning I was doing my Devo and just like praying, and I was just kind of like, you know, there's a lot of stuff I'm thinking about that I want to get in order. I have debt I still want to pay off, and like I finance I want to get in order, and I want like my career to look a certain way. And I was just kind of like, you know what, God, like you've given me this like beautiful gift of creating and creativity. Like show me how you want me to use it. Like whatever is your will. Like I don't want anything that is not for me and from you. And I think that really like stuck with me this morning, and I think it kind of put me in a headspace of like, it's this type of moment when I'm feeling these things, I need to even like push through more and push through the resistance more and continue to create, because that's like, I'll get in these moments where I'm like super high energy, like ready to create and all this, and then that would last like 2 weeks, and then I get in like, I have a day where I'm like not feeling very creative, and I'm like, oh, why hasn't something popped off yet, or why isn't this happening, why is that like to what I think is supposed to happen for me. And I just really felt God saying to me this morning, it's like, you have this gift to create, you need to just keep creating, and I'm going to keep giving you these like creative ideas, and I just like bless you with this gift of being a creative, and like you just got to keep using the gift and trust that like he has a plan for it. I've been this way since I was a kid. This creative thing isn't just something I'm doing now that there's a social media platform. I've always created videos and photos and everything. It's something I've genuinely loved doing, and what I'm creating around is also something I really love to create around. And I have to remember that. And I have to remember that like being a creative, like all this is one of my gifts from God, and I have to just like lean into that and know that like he's gonna take it where he's gonna take it, and it might not look like where I think it might not look like what I think it's gonna look like. Okay, checking back in, the 9 to 5 day is done. I'm currently cleaning and cooking. Ace is coming over, and I'm making him some dinner tonight for our anniversary. Our anniversary was on Wednesday, so we're doing a little evening dinner, making a little tablescape, cooking for us, and we'll see. We might go out and get a drink, we might just stay in, do some wedding planning, that kind of vibe tonight. I'm not really sure, but I'm cleaning, cooking, and then I'll show you guys the tablescape, what I make, and yeah. Okay, it is Saturday, and we just wrapped up a photo session. We did a headshot session this morning. And I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's Saturday and I wanna get this vlog up this weekend. And tomorrow I'm gonna go dress shopping, so I'm gonna be filming other content there. And then we'll be back with another week of my life next week. And so with that, I'm gonna wrap it up. I love y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.